hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Let me see something real quick. All right, so there's only two cameras. My other phone has three. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day today. Yes, sir. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day today. We got some things to talk about. Obviously, we're going to talk about the situation that's happening over there in I guess the Middle East over there in Israel. We're going to talk about that. But more importantly, I want to talk about some things that's happening over here at home where we at. About 2 days ago, I dropped a video. The video that I dropped spoke about how in a couple of years, all of these people that's anti-Trump, they're going to be the minority. People are going to look at them like they're the problem. So with me starting with that, the first conversation I want to have is about Trump and about Mysonne. I got a question for y'all right now. If Mysonne wasn't put up, and this is not me trying to shoot at the brother, he's from the Bronx like me, but we got to hold each other accountable for actual things that are happening. And there's no way for me to have this conversation without also talking about the individuals that was out here polluting people's minds, trying to get people to think that there was something wrong. Well, pardon me, trying to get people to vote for Biden, and then Biden gets into the office and they don't even criticize him. So every time somebody, I just want to point this out real quick before we get all the way into the show. When Trump was president, every time a police officer killed somebody, or whenever, anytime a white person killed somebody, what did these activists do? These activists went crazy and blamed Trump. Tell me where I'm lying. Morning. These activists went bananas and they blamed Trump. Tell me where I'm lying. So just the other day, we had an individual get pranked. They were pranking a white man and they were pranking a black woman. The black woman worked for, I think, like Uber or something. She goes to his home to try to pick up something that she thought a package. There was no package to be picked up. It was some heartless people that got no God in their life out there trying to pull pranks on people. What ends up happening? That old woman ends up losing her life because that man, terrified, because they've been calling his house all day, trying to line him up, trying to prank him. He was terrified, and he ends up coming outside of his home and ends up killing that black woman while she's walking away. Now, there's a whole bunch of people that they want to be mad at that white man. I'm not mad at that old white man. Not even one iota. Not even a little. You want to know who I'm pissed off at? I'm pissed off at the people who were calling that white man and getting his dander up. I'm pissed off at the people who sent that black woman to that man's house in order for her to get shot. Could we get those people on trial? Could we let that old white man go? He was just the instrument of her destruction. He wasn't the calculator of it. We need bigger laws on the internet. We need for the FCC to get off their ass. We need for people to we need everybody, and this is an effed up thing to say, but this is the world that we're living in. We need for every individual to have an IP address like we all got a freaking ID. Everybody needs to have their own independent IP address. So when things like this happen, they can be immediately found and be held responsible. There's too many people using the internet for evil, for all of the evil purposes that they could think of. Now, why is this a big deal to me? Personally, obviously, if you've been following the BBN, you know that I got people that's stalking me. But that's not why it's the biggest deal to me. Why it's the biggest deal to me is it happened like 3-4 days ago. Where's Mysonne? Where's Tamika Mallory? Where are our activists at speaking about this? You want to know why they can't speak about this? Because when you go back, they're gonna have to explain how that white man shouldn't be held accountable, and they can't speak up for white people. How can you be an activist for people and you can't speak up for right and you can't speak up for wrong? Explain that to me. Look at some niggas down the block concerned about what I'm doing. This is how you know there's too many women raising young boys. There's not enough men in the households. Okay.
Watch your fucking mouth over there. Yeah, we looking at you. You on our block, nigga.
Leave that nigga alone. You already recorded. Leave that nigga alone.
So basically what just happened was those dudes was talking. What just happened was that those dudes was talking crazy about me. What just happened is that those dudes was talking crazy about me. What happened is that those dudes was talking crazy about me and I responded. That's all that happened. Those dudes was talking crazy about me and I responded. All that happened was those dudes was talking crazy.
Watch your mouth.
I'm not talking about you, fam. I'm talking about what I'm doing over here.
Yeah, well, keep that shit over there. Yeah, we looking. You on our fucking block.
I didn't say that you can't look.
Raised by women, we're raised by strong black women, nigga. You was raised by a fucking bitch. That's the problem, man.
After that,
we was raised by strong black women. You raised by a fucking mud. Look at you, you fucking chump. Give a fuck who on that phone, suck my dick, nigga.
When they come kill me, I just want y'all to know who did it. That's all. When they come kill me, I just want you to know who did it. When they come kill me, I just want y'all to know who did it. That's all. They planning on killing me. I just want you to know who did it. They plan on killing me. They had the dudes over there talking crazy so they could pretend like I'm doing something I'm not supposed to be doing. They plan on killing me.
That's all I'm saying. Get out of here, Steph. Leave us alone over here.
I'm not messing with y'all, brother. I'm not messing with y'all. If you let me talk instead of trying to shout me down, I'll tell you. Could we do that? Conversation? All right. I tell you, they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. They're not gonna stop until they kill me. That's a fact. Nah, what they trying to do is, I'm not even sure what they trying to do. All I know is they want me dead. That's all I know. They want me dead. And they not gonna stop fucking with me until they get me killed. That's all I know. Anyway, we back to what we talking about. We back to what we talking about. But basically what happened was, I don't care. Basically what happened was, just so we could be clear, there's some young boys that I bust ass in basketball. That's it. I bust their ass in basketball, so now they got some kind of vendetta against me. That's it. That's all that happened. I bust some young kids' ass in basketball, so they got some vendetta about me. So every time they see me, it's always some kind of weirdo shit going on. So dude is trying to stick up for the young boy, but let's say what it is. I didn't do nothing to them. So they was out here waiting to create a situation with me. Now I'm gonna say what it is. That was good content, by the way. You'll find out soon enough why. But that was good content, by the way. You'll find out soon enough why. That's great content, by the way. You're gonna find out soon enough why. You're gonna find out soon enough why that was great content. It's great content for me. Excellent content for me. Now when they kill me, the people know exactly where to go. LEG 56. LEG 5646. So while we still here, nah, it don't matter. So while we still here, before they actually succeed in taking my life, let's get back to the show. So this is the issue I have. Just so we could be clear. They're gonna kill me, fam, at some point. I promise you. So let's get back to the show. So let's get back to the show. I want to be clear about this. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. Stay up. Why is Mysonne and them not talking about the black people that's being killed by the police right now? Why is Mysonne and them not talking about the black people being killed by the police? Why is Tamika Mallory not talking about the black people being killed by the police? Why didn't Mysonne and Tamika Mallory pop out and talk about this situation when the white man killed that black man? You want to know why? Because that doesn't fit their agenda. These people have agendas. These people don't care about our people the way that they're supposed to. I'm not saying they don't care about our people. Don't get it confused. Yes, ma'am. I've met Mysonne. I've met Tamika Mallory. I do believe in their heart of their hearts they care about our people. Don't get this confused. But that's not where their bread is currently being buttered. They care more about that money right now than they care about anything. These are facts. Their bosses. Now, y'all also, just so we can be clear, how often was I taking up for Mysonne and Tamika Mallory? I was taking up for them all the time, was I not? Let's just keep it a stack. Was I not taking up for Mysonne? Was I not taking up for Tamika Mallory? People would come into our chat and say that they only in it for the money. And I used to be like, nah, they doing good. They doing God's work. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Also, might I add, did you see how unemotional I was in that moment? Seems like I was raised by a man. Fam, I don't expect to be here much longer. So I'm going to do my job the best I can while I'm here. And that's just what it is. They claiming blocks they don't own. I don't expect to be here much longer. But while I am here, I'm going to do the best job that I can. Telling you what it is. Fam, Jay-Z already told you about the claiming block shit. They got a whole person working with them with the police out here, fam. When I get there, I'm about to get the paperwork and I'm gonna expose it. They got a whole person out here working with the police, man. And I know that to be a fact, and it's a woman. And I know that to be a fact. And I'm about to get the paperwork and I'm gonna expose it just for the fuck of it. I'm gonna get the paperwork and I'm gonna expose it just for the fuck of it. Then what niggas is gonna say then? Now you see why they mad at me? Dude, I was killing them teenagers. I don't want to call them. Like, I was killing them, fam. I was killing them. I was killing them on the court, killing them. All of this is over basketball, fam. I was killing them. Killing them. All of this is over basketball, fam. I was killing them. Killing them. Dude, they got this chick that be out here. She worked with the police, and I got proof. Well, I gotta wait for them to give it to me. They gotta rewrite some paperwork. I'm gonna get the fake paperwork, and I'm gonna get the real paperwork. I'm gonna show you the dates, and I'm gonna show you. They just mad that people like me. That's all. They don't want nobody to like me. They just mad people like me. Like, what the fuck, man? Anyway, I want to know what's going on with... Why is not Mysonne and Tamika Mallory? Why ain't they speaking up? Explain that shit to me. That white man walked out of his house, killed the black woman. Why are they not even speaking up for that? What are they doing? Why are all of these black people being killed now by the police and everything else and whatnot, and they not speaking up? Explain this to me. They're supposed to be the advocates for the black people, but Mysonne, Tamika Mallory, and their organization hasn't been speaking up at all since Trump became president. Since Biden became president, because they want to give the impression like things got better, but in reality, things didn't get better. Okay, so forget about that for a moment. Why aren't they speaking up about all of the situations that's happening when people are going in there looting? Why aren't they speaking up about that? And you supposed to be for the black people. Why aren't you speaking up about when we're doing bad behavior and saying we got to do better? See, this is the problem I have. When you only want to criticize the people that are trying to protect and defend themselves, but you don't want to criticize the people that's creating the situation, are you actually helping anybody? That's the question. That's the only question. So why is Mysonne not speaking out? Why is Tamika Mallory not speaking out? I don't care if they talk about what's going on in another country. They're our advocates. If they want to talk about that, salute to them. But why they not talking about the shit that's happening in our country currently? Why they not talking about that? Why they not talking about the things that's currently happening in our country? Now I'm going to get to the crux of the video. Donald Trump goes into Harlem. Did y'all see what happened when Donald Trump went into Harlem? That was not fake. How much longer are they going to be able to lie to people and tell people that black people don't like Donald Trump? The problem is, black people like Donald Trump before he became president. Black people like Donald Trump. Yes, ma'am. They just doing, right now, somebody said, am I covering the Trump trial? I don't think I'm going to be going into the courtroom. Right now, all they're doing is, what do you call, sheesh. Right now, all they're doing is picking the jurors. You're having people saying, coming out and saying that they don't believe that they could be honest. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe that they could be impartial. They trying to figure out how they can harass me and make me uncomfortable. That's what they trying to do. They trying to figure out how they gonna harass me and make me uncomfortable instead of just be my friend, which is so much easier. Yes, ma'am. They could just be my friend, man. What up, Nervin number? Salute. I'm 100% a morning person. I've been up since about. I beat my alarm clock every day, damn near. My alarm clock goes off at 6. I'm 100% a morning person. They could just be my friend, fam. Chinese credit score system. What? Explain that. What's the Chinese credit score system? Put it in the chat. So I say all that to say this. I guess he thought he was gonna yell and scream at me, and then I was gonna be like, "Oh man, I better leave." I'm not trying to disrespect him. He might be the toughest nigga like over here. I don't fucking know him, but I'm assuming that that's what happened. I assume they believe the lie that I am a pussy. I don't know. That cheering that you heard for Trump, I just want to be clear on this for everybody that don't get it. That cheering that you heard for Trump in Harlem, Trump has been popular in the black community since the 80s, fam. People fell off with Trump because of that Central Park jogger bullshit. You understand? That's why people fell off with Trump.
But don't cheat.
People fell off with Trump because of that Central Park jogger bullshit. That's why black people fell off with Trump. And then he became a Republican, and we gotta believe that Republicans are racist for some strange reason. That's why people fell off with Trump. Trump has always been popular in the black community. When we play spades, what do we call the highest cards in the deck, fam? We got 53 people in the room. Hit that like button. Let's get up to 100 this morning. We got 53 people in the room. Hit that like button. Let's get up to 100 this morning. I've been debt-free forever. Give them nothing and their system is worthless. That's literally what our banking system is created around, causing us to have debt. Like, so there's good debt and there's bad debt. I don't really want to get into the discussion of that, but there's good debt and there's bad debt. And that's basically what our banking system is predicated on. Taking advantage of the people that have bad debt, who don't know how to use debt, and enabling the people who have good debt, who know how to use debt. That's literally what our banking system is created on, just so we can be clear for everybody that don't know. He says Chinese credit score system, a system where you lose rights based on your behavior. No, they already starting that. There's also a situation where they're not starting that right now, but you heard about what happened in Australia, right? I think it's in Australia, where people was trying to go get their money out the bank, and people can't get any cash out of the bank. You're welcome. People can't get any cash out the bank in Australia. So this is a global thing that they're trying to indoctrinate people in, just so we could be clear. This is a global thing that they're trying to indoctrinate people in, just so we could be clear. You understand? But you know what I'm talking about, correct? Well, first of all, these are all things that I would expect for Democrats to do. I wouldn't expect for Republicans to do any of these things. So we won't stop voting Democrat. So this is something that we can prohibit. This is something that we can stop from happening, just so we could be clear. And just so we could be clear, I don't really want to speak on it, but that's crazy to say that young boy down the block could just speak about me disrespectfully and I can't comment back on my own show. That's bananas. Y'all never noticed that? People are always mad at the thing that my response to their bad behavior. That's bananas. But that's how our community works. People don't want to be held accountable for their actions. That's not the way men work, fam. I'm sorry. Men don't work like that. We hold each other accountable for our actual actions. That's how we grow strong men. We don't grow strong men by telling young boys that they don't have to be held accountable for their actions. Then what the fuck are they going to grow into? Rule says this system is before the mark comes. So for everybody that don't know what he's talking about, in China, for everybody that don't know what he's talking about, in China, you could, whenever you do something and you get in trouble, they pull money straight from your banking account. Like if you jaywalk, fam, they take the fine straight out of your bank account. Like if you commit a crime, if you do bad behavior, they recognize you like with cameras or whatever the case is, and then they take that money straight out of your bank account. That's what he's speaking about. That's what you're speaking on, correct? So you can't even be outside carrying on. You can't be outside doing foolishness. Because if you're outside doing foolishness, they're going to see you on their cameras, because the cameras is everywhere. They're going to see you on the cameras, and then they're going to go straight into your bank account if they believe that you have a violation, and then you're going to pay right then and there. There's no going to court. There's no figuring nothing out. That's what he's talking about when he said the Chinese credit, whatever the fuck he told me. Morning, my brother. Good morning. All right. That's what he's talking about.
Russia.
For a nigga that constantly has his toughness questioned, I be doing some dangerous things in some dangerous places. So maybe there's something else going on with me. That's all I'm saying. Maybe it's something else going on with me. Maybe it's something else. So I want to get back to Trump real quick, if y'all don't mind. Trump pulls up into Trump pulls up into Atlanta. Atlanta's like the biggest black city in America that we consider to be like all black, right? Like majority black, right? He pulls up in Atlanta. First, I'm going to explain to you why he's there so people can stop saying whatever the fuck they be saying, because they just making shit up. What you got to understand is these niggas just be lying, fam. They just be lying. So Trump was in Atlanta because he was invited, I believe, to speak at like the HBCUs. And the reason why the HBCUs will want Trump there speaking is because, check this out, Trump is the one that gave them $45 billion. Don't forget that. Biden is the one that took away almost all of the money and only gave the HBCUs $2 billion. I'm not saying only, like that's a little bit of money, but we're talking about they took $43 billion away from the HBCUs. Biden. Trump gave the HBCUs $45 billion. Billion. Biden came, rewrote all of that, and then gave the HBCUs $2 billion. So why in the hell would the HBCUs not cheer for Trump? It don't make sense. Now, that's why Biden is trying to go now and say, we're going to forgive all of these student loans. You know what? Give back the $45 billion. Stop forgiving the student loans. I'm going to say that again. Give back the $45 billion. Stop forgiving the student loans. We've been going on all of this time, right? With the student loan situation the way that it is, right? Tell me where the lie at. We've been going on all of this time with the student loan situation the way that it is. There's niggas that got student loans and don't even think about paying them shits back. That it don't even you don't even run into a problem because most places aren't gonna hold you accountable or gonna mess your credit up or not give you whatever the hell is going on because you have a student loan. Most places just overlook that shit. Just so we can be clear. So give the $45 billion back to the HBCUs. Us as a nation, we're okay with struggling with the fucking student loans. Give the 45 or the $43 billion back, because you did give them $2 billion. This is why Trump is getting cheered at places like the HBCUs. This is why black people need to just rethink their position on Trump. I'm not trying to say like the nigga.
And then we have bumped into 7 of them.
I'm not trying to say like him, right? Because I'm just gonna be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Trump myself. But if I gotta choose between Trump and Biden, it's a no-brainer to me. All right. Have a blessed day, my brother. In my opinion, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. What are you talking about selling your personal info for? Yes, personal info gets sold. My brother, all of our personal info has been already sold to different countries. That shouldn't even be like, don't even worry about that at this point. Your personal info is somewhere in Taiwan right now, and in the Ukraine, and somewhere in Africa, all at the same time. Let's be honest with you. These are things that we shouldn't really worry about that much. Nobody might not be using your personal info, but if you got a freaking Sprint, how many times has Sprint been hacked? How many times has AT&T been hacked? How many times has Sony PlayStation been hacked? Your personal info is out there, fam. I personally don't think all of these places are being hacked, by the way. I think that they're just saying that they're hacked after they sell your personal info. Ding, 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 ding. Just so you know, fam. They sell your info, then they pretend they were hacked. Just like these, good morning. Just like these, what do you call them? These celebrities, when they post something they shouldn't post, and they post it on the wrong account by accident. They post it on their main account instead of their fake account. And then they be like, yo, I was hacked. They wasn't hacked, fam. They just posted it on the wrong account, and now they capping. Stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. It's the banana in the tailpipe, fam. Stop falling for it. Somebody just dropped a comment on one of the videos. I'm going to go read it back to y'all because it's on what we're speaking on at the moment. Give me 1 second. That over emotional shit, man. Men, we have a certain power, and I'm not just talking about our physical power. I'm talking about our connection to God. We can't be out here being too over emotional over anything. I'm not talking about how physically strong we are. I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about we have a connection to God that gives us a certain strength, men in general. And because that we're supposed to be tempered, you know? We're not supposed to be overly emotional. This is not me throwing shots at nobody. This is me stating a fact. So we have a Jaggy NY says funding for HBCUs. Bathhouse Barry told them to F off. The First Step Act, ? Bathhouse Barry told nonviolent prisoners to F off. Trump freed them. Actions speak louder than words, comrade. I'd have to care about whether I'm a laughing stock or not for it to matter, wouldn't I? And if I don't respect you, why would I care if you're laughing at me? How about that part? You care about what people... Hey, what's up, my brother? How you doing this morning?
Right. How are you this morning?
Excellent, excellent. Yes, sir. If I don't respect somebody, why would I care about what they think about me? That doesn't make sense. That's an emotional response, by the way, to care what people think about you, even when you have no opinion, no positive opinion of them. That's an emotional response, something that a woman would feel. I think there are a lot of people that miss Trump being president. They just don't understand that the reason they don't. Okay, let me say this better. I think that there are a lot of people that are anti-Trump, but they do want the life that we were living when Trump was president. They just don't understand that the reason why that particular lifestyle at that moment existed was because he was president. I think there are people who sincerely thought that things were going to get better. I think that there are people who sincerely thought that. I think that people are, I just want to be clear about this. I think there are people who sincerely thought Biden being president was going to make everything even better than it was when Trump was president. I think some of those people miss the way that it was, but pride is big in our community specifically. And niggas be having so much pride that they can't admit being wrong. They rather dig the hole deeper. You understand? So I do believe that there are people that instead of them just acknowledging, you know what, when Trump was president, things were better. They want to say, I don't care how things was. He's a racist. Well, okay, you're telling me he's a racist, but he gave HBCUs $45 billion. You're telling me he a racist, but he was freeing all types of different black people out of jail. You're telling me he's a racist, but he was literally being an activist for our community while he was being shot down, and people were saying he wasn't doing anything for our community. You're telling me he's a racist, but those same exact people that told you that he's a racist, where are they at now to speak up for our people when all of these travesties are happening? So I hear what you're saying, but it seems like these activists only work when Trump is president. When Trump isn't president, they don't even care. When Trump isn't president, they don't even care about our people. They only care about our people when Trump is president because that gives them the opportunity to freaking criticize him. That's the way I feel. Where's Black Lives Matter at? Where all of these other people at? When the police ain't stopped shooting and killing people, the police ain't stopped beating people up, where the fuck are they at? Part of my language, but where they at? Explain this to me. Our communities are getting overran by individuals just so we can be clear, I don't think everybody that gets accused of a crime should do time. Some people do the crime because of the situation that they're in. They're trying to feed their family. They're trying to protect themselves. All types of different things. And they're not bad people. And if they could do better, they would do better. And if they could do different, they would do different. So I'm not saying just because somebody gets caught for a crime, accused for a crime, or have done a crime, that they should be getting the worst of sentences. But I am saying, when you take people who are career criminals, who have no designs on doing better, and you decide that you're not going to hold them accountable for their actions, and you decide that you're going to keep releasing them out into the public, what are we going to do? What's going to happen? We're going to have anarchy on the streets right and left. Because you're refusing to put people in prison that deserve to do some time so they can change their behavior. And that's what we're succumbing to in these democratic ran countries, cities, part of it.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, watch out there. Yes, ma'am. And that's what we're succumbing to. Yes, sir. That's what we're succumbing to in these democratic ran cities. What do I recommend regarding what? That's a very open-ended question. I recommend a lot of things. I recommend that we love each other more. I recommend that we be a little bit more patient with one another. I recommend that we care about other people's feelings. I recommend that we pray to God. I recommend that we try to bring God into our lives, into the lives of the people around us that we love. That's a too open-ended question, man. I need for you to simplify that some. I need for you to be a little bit more direct. Because all of the things that I'm going to say we need to do result in inner reflection. Because if we have more inner reflection, we'll have a lot less outer carnage. I think we living in a world right now where people don't want to be held accountable for their actions. Where people believe that they have the right to do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do it. That's what I think is going on, and that's what I think we currently live in. So I need for you to be a little bit more direct if you don't mind. I appreciate you and I do want to answer your question. But that's too open-ended. It's too open-ended. I need to ask the question again. What do I recommend regarding what? Do you see the vids where people get violent when you mention Jesus? Well, yeah, whenever you're talking about God, people that don't got God in their life, or people that are against God specifically, people that are against God, whenever you mention the Most High, they're going to get violent. They're going to get angry. They're going to have a problem. They're going to have an issue. They're not even going to know why. You understand? These are the people that we have to care for. These are the people that we have to be patient with. Because some people, you know, they will do better if they have the opportunity. Some people, they're not going to do better no matter what. Those are the people that are going to get angry at the sheer mention of God, the sheer mention of Scripture. They're going to get angry. They're going to get pissed off. But there's people that if you give them the opportunity, they will do God's will. What do I recommend regarding the people that are being let out of prison? I recommend that we are just better at good morning. All right. Our criminal justice system doesn't necessarily need to be revamped, but there's already laws and there's already statutes that need to be that we need to stick a little bit closer to. Are there people that we should allow to come back out and reform themselves? Absolutely. But if you got a dude that keeps getting caught with gun possession and he's been banging that thing every now and then, why in the hell we keep giving that guy the benefit of the doubt, but we don't give the individual the benefit of the doubt that might be, I don't know, a drug dealer and he trying to feed his family? We keep that nigga in jail for 1,000,000 years, but the niggas that's out here doing all this other shit, trying to do whatever weirdo and attacking people and punching women in the face, we let them guys out of jail immediately. But the individuals that's just trying to put, good morning. But the individuals that's just trying to put food on their table, we fucking lock them up until they old and fucking decrepit. But the people that's out here doing all of this violence and doing all of this nonsense, they push them back out on the street. You don't think that's by design? I'm fortunate and unfortunate to have had a lot of people in my life that was on the other side of the law, and a lot of times it was because they had no choice. It wasn't because they was bad people. Good morning, my brother. All right. A lot of times it was because they had no choice. It wasn't because they was bad people. If you really want to straighten up the streets, first thing we need to do is get this damn president out of the damn office so we could go back to paying normal rates for shit. It don't make no sense for gallon of milk to be $5. There's babies out here. The last thing that needs to be fucking going up in fucking price, part of my language, but the last thing we need to be raising the price on is milk. There's babies out here. The government needs to start putting money to aside. If y'all could give billions of dollars to the Ukraine, you know what else you could do? You could freaking supply our women with freaking, and men, you know, there's single fathers out there also, with Pampers. We could do that. We could start putting a program together to supply the people who are single parents with Pampers, independent of how much money they do and don't make. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Why don't we do that? Why don't we take some of the pressure off of these people out here that that they might not be struggling, but they don't got it like that? Why don't we take some of the pressure off of them? Because you know what? A lot of those people will help the next man if they had the opportunity. So why don't we give them the opportunity? Why don't we do that? But they're going to tell you I'm crazy and I don't make no sense. There's things we could do. Why don't we stop trying to teach our kids in 1st and 2nd grade how to do schoolwork, but we teach them how to have manners? Why ain't that something that we're doing? Why are we not trying to instill in our children in 1st and 2nd grade and in kindergarten manners? And then when they get to 3rd grade and 4th grade, now it's time to do actual schoolwork. Why don't we do that? They doing that in other countries. Why are we putting a bigger onus on behaving like a freaking human being instead of everybody want to cheer for the animal? Why ain't we doing that? Everybody want to cheer for somebody when they're doing bad behavior, but you go do good behavior and you get ostracized. Why don't we try to correct that? So there's a lot of shit that we could do in our own community that can help build our community, help make our community stronger, and bring people together. Why people always want to be on the side of the niggas that want to tear our community apart? Why when you come out into the street and you say we got to love one another, why do people hate you? Explain that to me. Morning. Explain that to me. I'm trying to keep it down. I'm not trying to yell. My apologies. You said the Pledge of Allegiance every day in school. I want God back in school. I want schools to be able to, that school right there, maybe they teach, maybe that school right there teach the Bible. Maybe they're, and I'm talking about public schools. Maybe that school over there is a public school, but maybe they teaching the Muslim faith. I want God to be back in our schools in some iteration. I want our children to start learning about God. I don't want our children to just learn about words and numbers. How are you going to tell people this is the way that we should treat one another, and we have to treat one another this way and that way, but we don't do it? But we're not reinforcing that. So I want us to start reinforcing good behavior young in children. I want us to start reinforcing God young in children. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Why can't we do that? That'll solve a lot of our problems. We keep hearing about how these kids is running rampant and doing this and doing that. Okay. So we going to care about that, or are we only going to care about when it's time to put them in jail? Are we going to care about the children before they commit the crime, or are we going to care about how long we're going to lock them up after they commit the crime? I hope that answered your question. The way that we fix our prison issue is first we got to fix our human issue. The issue that we have where we don't treat each other like human beings. The issue that we have where people just refuse to love one another. Refuse to show compassion. Refuse to show empathy. Let's fix that problem. We fix that problem, the prison problem will fix itself. Lime green cars, you talking about the taxis? Well, out here, those are taxis, fam. There's a bustling taxi business out here. There's a bustling taxi business out here. Those are taxis. There's a bustling taxi business out here, man. And just so we could be clear, most of those are the same cars that you just see driving in circles. So it's not, you didn't see like 50 cars, you probably only see like 8. Just so we could be clear. You didn't see 50 cars. You probably only seen like 8. Them niggas basically go in giant circles. Just so we could be clear. All right, let's get back to what we're talking about. So that's what we need to. So that's a way that we can hopefully, solve the problem, man. Think about it like this, and this is not me. I'm not shooting at nobody. I know it's gonna sound like I am, but I'm not. 90% of our content is talking about positivity in our community. How can anybody dislike somebody talking about? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How can anybody be mad at somebody that sits around talking about positivity in our community and trying to promote positivity in our community? Good morning. But our community can. You understand? But somebody else made a great point. When you talk about God a lot, you're going to get a lot of enemies. I don't want a war with none of these people. I don't want no beef with none of these people. I don't want no problems with none of these people. 0 of these people. As far as I know, some of these people are probably really good people. What the fuck do I know? I don't know them. Maybe somebody said something to them and convinced them of a thing that's not true, so they feel away. I don't think the majority of the people that have an issue with me even know why they have an issue with me. You get it? I don't even think they know why. I think they just have an issue because they have an issue. I don't even think they know why. I think somebody probably just said something to them and they believe a thing, and the thing that they believe might not be true. But the thing that they believe is probably a reason why you should have an issue with somebody. You understand? That makes sense? So I don't believe most of these people that got an issue with me is actually even bad people. I just think somebody has convinced them that they have to have an issue with me. That's it. That's it. I don't even think these people are bad people. Somebody just came to them, told them a thing. The thing that they told them was probably something that was terrible. So these people believe that they should have an issue with me. But the thing that they was told wasn't true. I don't believe most of these people are bad people.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we talking about Mysonne. We could get back to Mysonne. What you want to speak about Mysonne in general? Yeah, I knew I was about to kick you. Don't worry about it. Here you go, man.
Thank you.
We could talk about Mysonne because I don't. Good morning. Yes, sir. We could talk about Mysonne. I'm not talking about you outside. I kicked the guy already. The best gig I would recommend is buy a donut fryer, coffee maker cart, hot donuts to the best crisp. Yes, that's a fact. You can make a fortune, no real overhead, no spoilage. Well, I wasn't planning on doing any of that, but I do want to learn how to make donuts. That's a fact. I want to make my own donuts because I like donuts. I like the jelly, and this is the only reason. I like the jelly donuts with the powdered sugar, and they don't make those no more. You got to get the fucking granulated sugar, and I don't like those jelly donuts. I like the jelly donuts with the powdered sugar. So literally the only reason why I want to learn how to make donuts is because I want to make my own damn donuts and put some powdered sugar on them bitches. The only reason. I'm a funny guy. But the only reason. But that's how I am. When I like something, I learn how to go do it on my own. That's another reason why I have like a shitload of talents. That's another reason. That's why I can, like, if y'all ever seen me, like, if you know, I have a shitload of talents. But it's basically because I whenever I like something, I learn how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Whenever anything, whatever it is, I like something, I go learn how to do it. You understand what I'm saying? You here? No, thank you. Yes, ma'am. All right? Yes, sir. So I have like a shitload of talents. I could sew all of that stuff. I haven't sewn in years, but I could sew all of that shit. Like every morning, my brother.
Good morning, bro.
All right.
How you doing?
Chilling, you already know. Have a blessed day. You have a shitload of talents, man. Like a shitload. Anything that you see me that I like, I 9 times out of 10 know how to do. I just go teach myself. Or I go find somebody that knows how to do it and I just sit patiently and I learn. That's it. Anything that I like. Anything. So anything that you ever see me show interest in, I go figure out how to do it.
I got a cigarette in my hand, but thank you. What's the name?
Mom, I'm sorry for touching you.
Yeah. Thanks, sir.
Yeah, huh? Let's talk about this Mysonne thing. Thanks for bringing up the comment. You says, my thing with Mysonne is how you promote to defund the police but not gun ownership. Once again, these dudes is in agendas. These dudes just got agendas, fam. You feel me? They just... how many times have y'all seen me in here defending Mysonne when people was talking crazy about him? I was in here defending Mysonne, defending Tamika Mallory. People was getting pissed off at me. They was like, those guys ain't no good. They not doing nothing for the community. And I was saying, but the things that they are doing for the community, we need. I was in here defending them like crazy. And then what did I tell y'all? When it's time to go for president again, if Biden doesn't do what Biden is supposed to do, and they don't criticize him, I said I was coming for them, right? Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is, fam? It's that time. Until they show up and they start speaking about American events and not the stuff that they're talking about, but actual activist stuff like when Trump was president. Because you know what's going to happen. Trump is going to become president again. And then all of this, if Trump becomes president again, all of these things that they're acting like they don't see, now they're going to see it when Trump is president. That shows that they don't have any integrity. Huh? No, Trump no good? I like Trump.
First time you like it right now.
Why not?
No health trade.
No what?
No health trade.
You don't think they helped them a lot? You don't think they helped them a lot?
No health trade. No money. And this part, Texas, how many people come?
Oh, I agree.
This is so good.
I agree.
I'm coming for illegal, not illegal.
I agree with you. That's the Democrats, though. The Democrats is letting all of those guys in here. Trump told his people to stop. You a Republican?
Yeah.
Do that.
I'm coming for
Now I respect that you want them to help your people. You want them to...
Israel, okay. Trump talking, okay. Trump talking for no. Putin and Ukrainians sit down, talk. Ukrainian area.
Okay.
Territory. Russia, 20% taken. No, okay, stop. Why? Why this? This is yours. I go you.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm going you. This taken rooms, no rooms, building.
Yes, sir.
Sit down for your rooms
Yes, sir.
or kill. This is my room. That's it. You go.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
No, this is not good.
I agree.
More people. More people. Talking.
I agree.
I like it. Like it. You don't know what is that.
I agree.
But you not live. I live.
That's a fact.
Before Soviet Union, I realized I know what is that.
I agree. Also, I just want to say this. When Trump was president, Ukraine wasn't getting attacked. Ukraine only got attacked when Biden became president.
No, this, okay. Texas out,
Florida out, go to Mexico. What these people talking? No.
Right. You ain't wrong, fam. You ain't wrong, fam.
No more. No, nothing.
You ain't wrong, fam. You ain't wrong.
I'm Republican, but right now.
Stop letting everybody into this country. You have to fight to be able to be here, and then these people could just come in the country and they don't got to do nothing. That's not fair.
Okay, you're American. It's okay. Somebody. No, it's okay. It's okay. I work housekeeping. I work housekeeping.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
But more people, more black people for kitchen.
Yeah.
He's black. More friend.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
No. You work in kitchen, 20 people. Come, more, 20, 40. You not have $1,000 for months.
Ooh.
You have only 500 for months.
Ooh.
No, I'm only talking. No, but it's good. No.
No,
More
that's not
people,
good.
no job.
That's
no
a fact.
money.
That's a fact. You ain't wrong, Captain.
I'm start America $7. Right now I will finish for job.
Yeah.
But I'm retiring. Maybe 17. It's New York, $17 housekeeper, nursing home. Talk. You come. 7 hours only clean. How many? New York minimum $25, $30 needed.
Yeah, you're right.
Everything
It's too
else,
expensive.
I live 86, no, 80, Bay Parkway, 73. This laundry, clothes, same. Money, 25 cents, $2. Wash, $2. Finish.
It's
dry.
too expensive.
No, $2. This is $3.50.
That's a fact.
This expensive.
Yeah, so we need prices and stuff to go down. So it could be more affordable, but
Okay, I have $1,000.
yeah, but when Trump gets back in the office, the prices are gonna go down.
No, but
And our money is gonna go longer.
Republican come more job.
Yeah.
More job. Democratic now needed next you cow milk. Yeah.
Yeah.
This Democratic. Understand, but I don't know. Cow.
Yeah. You others, you
Yeah,
milking the
it's
cow.
milk.
He's doing the thing like
This
this to
money,
milk the
it's,
cow.
Tax.
Yes, sir.
Tax. Now, people, it's no poor.
It's too much.
Republican coming talking more job.
Yeah.
Or you work, okay, you work in 8 hours, $7 per hour. You're talking, no, I'm looking for more money.
Yeah.
Democratic, no.
Yeah. That's why we Republicans.
My
That's why you
English not
Republican.
very well, but I believe
He's
20
explaining
years.
why he's a Republican and not a Democrat. Because the Democrats milk us dry.
No. Democrat.
And how you doing this morning? And the Republicans help create jobs.
Yeah.
For everybody that wasn't getting what he was saying.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand you.
Yeah, but sometimes don't understand me. But
Yeah.
cow?
Yeah, that's a fact.
No, this is money, only for money.
And just so we could be clear, how long you been in America?
20 years.
20 years in America. That means that he's an older gentleman. So he lived a lot of years in Ukraine, right? In another country. So other people from other countries see what the Democrats are doing, fam. For us to still think that the Democrats is doing anything good is insane. They got to get up out of here. Thank you.
Democrat is not good.
No, they no good. They no
But
good.
right now it's coming Kennedy. I don't know. Maybe Kennedy up for...
Yeah, Kennedy's good. Kennedy's are usually
Kennedy
good.
is good.
Kennedy's are good. We like the Kennedys.
No, Democratic. Why not?
Trump is related to the Kennedys, by the way.
What taxes needed for border?
Yeah.
Every day. Yesterday is for Russia, only for American Russian news.
Yeah.
Talking 3 million people for coming.
Sheesh.
Maybe more.
Sheesh. Those guys say they ain't no good. We got to get the Democrats out of here.
You leave this room. The next somebody or
And they could just go
no,
in your
it's
house.
major talking. No, okay, 2-3 people come.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? This is my rooms.
No, you're right. He's right. I like this guy. There you go. Fam, I'm a man of the people, fam. I really am. I really am, fam. This isn't cat. I'm a man of the people, fam. I wish our people saw that more. That's all. I'm a man of the people, fam. Foreigners see it. I wish our people saw it more. Some of our people see it too. Let me not say it like that. Like, I love our people. Right? I love our people, fam. Right? I love our people. What up, Pierre? Salute. What up, FBI? I ain't seen you here in a dumb long time. Salute. That's not, I don't know if that's the real FBI. But salute. Ah, shit. I don't think we're gonna get in trouble for that. Nah, for real, for real. Let's get back to this Mysonne shit. All of that stemmed from, he wanted to talk about, he's Ukrainian, just so we could be clear. He said that he's a Republican and he's not a Democrat. And one of the reasons why he said he's a Republican, yes sir. One of the reasons why he said he's a Republican and he's not a Democrat is because the Democrats milk us dry. He's over here doing this with his hands. He's like, cow, cow. That the Democrats milk us dry and the Republicans help create job opportunities for people. So he's like, he don't like the Democrats. He like the Republicans because, and I'm siding with him on this because the Democrats do milk us dry. He said that his issue is with Trump is that Trump don't want to send money to the Ukraine. That's why I said, well, if Trump was still in office, there's a good chance that there wouldn't even be a war going on in the Ukraine right now. Remember, the Ukraine got invaded after Trump left office. Remember? So let's just be clear on it. I'm not saying anything else other than facts, man. You can dislike what I'm saying, but that don't change it from being what happened. That don't change it from being a fact. You can dislike what I'm saying, though. You could even voice how you dislike what I'm saying. Let's just keep it, you know, let's not be disrespectful towards one another, and let's just have a discussion like grown adults. You could voice your you know, various opinions. I just want to have an adult conversation where I don't have to keep repeating myself. Shit like that. There's multiple times that people have came in and said things, and I've changed my particular position on the matter. That happens. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have a good argument. If you don't have a good argument, don't expect for me to change my position on the matter. But yes, I'm a man of the people, fam. Dude was standing over there for about a half an hour listening to us talk. Dude was standing over there for like a half an hour listening to us talk morning before he decided to come and get involved in the conversation. I enjoyed that too. I keep trying to tell y'all, I grew up, a lot of the people that I grew up with, you know, English wasn't their first language. Most of my friends, you know, was Puerto Rican and Dominican, and their family members English wasn't their first language. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be able to comprehend what a person is saying, even though they're not even always using English. You gotta pay attention. You gotta get in tune. You know, you have to want to know. You have to want to care. You know. We laugh at that stuff. But no, Mysonne and them gotta go. If Mysonne and them don't start speaking up for us as black people, I don't want to hear them talk if Trump wins the election again. I don't want to hear them talk. I don't want to hear nothing from Mysonne. I don't want to hear nothing from Tamika Mallory. I don't want to hear them jumping out of the freaking woodwork talking about we got to vote for anyone at all if they can't speak up for our people right now when there's no financial benefit in it for them. If you only going to speak up when there's a financial benefit involved, I don't want to hear from you. The only time we hear Tamika Mallory and Mysonne in them is when they're going to have a financial benefit involved. That's it. That's the only time we hear from them. Remember, I'm the crazy guy that don't know what he's talking about. And we just had a dude that, I don't know how old that guy is, from a whole nother country. A whole nother country. I don't even know how old that nigga is. How come he can understand what I'm saying, but our own people don't get it? How could foreigners from a whole nother country comprehend what I'm saying, but our own people don't get it? Explain that. Explain that, fam. Foreigner, not even from this country. Been here about 20 years, he said. He old as fuck. Nigga probably 70 years old. 70. How can he understand what I'm saying, comprehend what I'm saying, whether he agree with me or not, but he could comprehend what I'm saying, but our own people can't? I'm just saying. I still love them, though. It's okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I still love them, though. It is what it is. I don't hate them. I don't hate our people at all. Even the ones that want me dead. I don't hate them at all. They don't know what they do. Jay Taylor says, the thing with Trump is that we already seen what a presidency with him would look like because he's already been the president before. Most Americans have more money, less stress. These are facts. Could I pin that? We gonna pin that shit. What up, Manzi? Yo, let's hit that like button. We got 55 people in the room. Let's see if we can get up to 70. Why is there 2 lives open? That was an accident. I want to pin your comment, homie. Appreciate that. I'm going to read it again. His comment reads, the thing with Trump is that we already seen what a presidency with him would look like because he's already been the president before. Most Americans have more money, less stress. See, the thing that made Trump's situation win, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, you don't have to feel the same way. We had less money. We didn't have more money, fam. This is the only thing I disagree with your comment with. We didn't have more money. Our money just went further. That's it. Our money went further. When Trump was president, a dollar went further than it does now. That's the biggest difference. Now, did we have more access to money? Maybe we did. But when Trump was president, our money just went further. It just went further. You think Trump is going to start a war? There's already a war happening. What war do you think Trump is going to start? I'm just curious. I need for you to be more specific. There's already a war going on in the Ukraine that wasn't going on when Trump was president. There's a war going on in Israel that wasn't going on when Trump was president. There's a war going on in the Congo that wasn't going on when Trump was president. There's a war going on in Haiti that wasn't going on when Trump was president. So I just need for you to be a little bit more specific. Which war do you think he's going to start? Y'all can't talk to a dude that's informed and leave shit out, fam. I'm informed, fam. Stop believing the haters when they tell you that I'm crazy and all this other shit. I'm just informed. People just don't have the same information I have, so they just assume I'm saying things that's not true. I'm informed. I spend hours every day collecting information. Hours.
Yo.
What up, JPA? Salute. They just tell you I'm freestyling and saying all types of... I spend hours every day collecting information. You know anybody else that's doing that? With all due respect? They got to do their own research. They're not doing any research. They just going off of what they think. They thinking with their heart. You understand? With no disrespect, but they thinking with their heart. You understand what I'm saying? That's not always a bad thing, by the way. Sorry about that, y'all. You talking about a USA war? We have how many migrants that just came in through the southern border? You don't think that's the beginning of the start of a war that's going to happen in America? We just had a situation where Russia just basically said that if the U.S. helps Iran, it's over. You have Iran saying that if the U.S. gets involved, they're going to use a weapon that nobody has even heard of yet. So you still think Trump is going to start a war? I'm not trying to make you sound silly. I'm just explaining. I'm just explaining.
My background is that.
I'm not. Have a blessed day. All right? I'm not trying to make you sound silly. If you feel that way, like I'm attacking you, I apologize. I'm not trying to attack you. But I just need for you to understand, listen to yourself while you're talking. You might not be listening to the things you're saying. Jay Taylor said, nah, I disagree. I'm a truck driver. And the loads I do now pay almost half what they used to when Trump was in office. We making less money. You're making less money. I was talking about America on a whole. I do believe that there are people that made more money when Trump was president, and thank you for pointing that out as a fact of reference. So one of the reasons why things are more expensive, he's a truck driver. Shout out to our truck driving community. You know we got merch for y'all, right? We got BBN truck driving merch. Go check it out. So BBN trucking, and you'll be able to find it. So I just want to be clear on this. The reason why things are more expensive for you guys and you guys are making less money is because gas is more. Tell me where I'm wrong. If I'm saying anything that's incorrect, let me know. Gas is more expensive. Because gas is more expensive, it costs more money to move. Our goods are shipped to America on boats, right? On big vessels, on big shipping containers. And then those shipping containers pull into the ports. And then those ports, those things on the shipping containers is this loaded on the trucks and it's drove around America. So when gas is more expensive, just everything that you buy is more expensive. Everything. Okay. You're going, that look like you about to kill it with those, not for nothing. You make them crispy or you make them sweet? Sweet? I appreciate you, Costa. Tell me if I'm saying anything incorrect. We got a lot of people. We got quite a few people that's a part of our community that drive trucks. Tell me if I'm saying I got you, huh?
Okay.
Tell me if I'm saying anything incorrect.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Have a blessed day. You thought the USA was supposed to protect Israel? I thought the USA was supposed to protect the USA. Good morning. I thought the USA was supposed to protect its citizens and its land. I didn't think it was supposed to protect any other country. I don't know. Maybe I got to read our Constitution again. But I'm pretty sure that our Constitution, and our Bill of Rights and our Constitution basically says that the USA, the United States government, is supposed to protect its land and its people. Am I incorrect about any of this? If I am, let me know. If I'm incorrect about any of this, let me know. I could be incorrect about some of this. I could be wrong. If I'm incorrect about any of this, let me know. Exactly. Thank you, Ben Roman. Thank you. We got our BBN family in here today. I don't have to go back and forth with too many of these comments without. Thank you. Shout out to all of our BB. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to all our BBN heads that's in here this morning. I appreciate y'all. I don't got to go back and forth with these dudes. When y'all guys is in here and y'all commenting, I don't have to go back and forth with these dudes. You understand what I'm saying? I don't feel like I have an obligation to point out the things that they're saying that might be incorrect, because y'all got y'all comments in here too. I appreciate y'all. Much love. That's a fact. If y'all enjoying the show this morning, somebody put the Cash App in the chat. Y'all can pull up to the Cash App, the Super Chat, and or the PayPal. Or you could go cop some merch. I prefer you go cop some merch. Thank you, Ben Roman. Salute. Jay Taylor says that's a fact. In addition to that, during COVID, companies overstocked themselves in Curitin, lessening the demand for product. So loads of us got scared and paid less. Fam, all of this stuff, most of this stuff is a money grab. Anything, it seems like, and I'm not saying that this is a fact or it's true, but I'm telling you the impression that I wouldn't be surprised if people get. But it seems like the majority of the things, appreciate you, Banks. It seems like the majority of the things that the Democrats do is a money grab. Tell me where I'm wrong. It seems like most of the time the Democrats are doing a money grab. Tell me where I'm wrong. If I'm wrong about any of this, let me know. If I'm wrong about any of this, let me know. It seems like the Democrats are usually just doing money grabs. They always got some new scheme or some new way that they need to somehow collectively put money into a big pot. Tell me where I'm wrong at. I'm here, I'm listening. I'm paying attention. Morning, my brother. Sir. All right. Tell me where I'm wrong. I'm here, I'm listening. That other guy's gonna come back around and try to tell us how the U.S. is supposed to be taking care of other countries. King Cobra's gonna come back in here and tell you about how the U.S. is supposed to be taking care of other countries before they take care of their own people again. Because that's what it seems like all of your comments are saying. Shout out to Jay Taylor. I'm happy to see you up in here today, my brother. You killing it with the comments. Fam. If the Democrats put Biden up, like obviously they are, I don't think any black person should vote Democrat. Either don't vote because you don't like Trump, or vote Trump. I don't think any sane, I'm going to say this again, I don't think any sane black person will vote for Biden. Either don't vote because you like, I don't like Trump, I can't vote for the guy, or vote Trump. I don't like what's happening to our inner cities. It's bananas, just so we can be clear. And I'm not just talking about freaking New York City where I live. Have you seen San Francisco lately? Have you seen freaking LA? It's out of hand, fam. Have you seen Philly? Oh, God. It's out of hand. Our people are being used. It's out of hand, fam. Thank you. Ben Roman, am I lying? Have y'all seen Philly? It's out of hand, fam. We gotta stop voting Democrat. I get it. They have convinced you that if you vote Republican, you hate black people. God dang it. We gotta get off of that vibe, fam.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. We gotta get off of that vibe, fam.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. We gotta get off of that vibe, fam. We gotta get off of that vibe. That vibe is not helping us win. Okay. Whatever that was. We gotta get off of that vibe, fam. For real, for real. Either don't vote, because we cannot vote for Biden. That's not an option, man. Not if you black. That's not an option. Shout out to Brandon Washington. Salute. We got a green team member up in here today. Let's go. You can't vote for Biden, fam. You can't. You can't vote for Biden. I feel our Ukrainian brother that he's mad because Trump said he ain't gonna send no money over there. But I promise you, if Trump gets back in the office, a lot of these fights that's going on throughout the world, them shits is gonna simmer down. I promise you. Every time I think about all of these people that lost their lives, one of the main things I think about is because of the bad. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I think about it being because of the bad policies. Is that the homie? I think about it being because of the bad policies of Biden. Biden's terrible fucking policies. I sit down for hours at a time collecting information and data, fam. I'm not just talking out my ass. And I'm not just talking about when I'm collecting data outside where people can see me. I be in my crib doing the same thing, fam. Morning, gentlemen. I be in my crib doing the same thing, fam. I spend hours every day collecting information. You cannot tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, you can tell me that, but it don't necessarily make it the truth. You can say anything you want to say. Have a good day. All right. I'm Jack.
Jack, okay. Jack.
Okay.
It's my country, it's what name? Dog. Jack for dog name. More shepherd. Shepherd.
Shepherd?
Yeah, it's dog. Shepherd.
Okay.
Yeah. No, more. I don't know. It's police or Jack.
Oh.
More English name.
Copy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dog.
Okay, thanks for calling. Good morning. Have a blessed day. All right.
Are you not finished?
No.
No.
We still talking my shit.
I don't.
Oh, no, I don't have no clothes in there. I'm just out here talking, fam.
You're not working?
Yeah, this is my job. Yeah, I've been doing it for 8 years. I'm good at it though, right? Boom, let's go. You gotta do what you're good at. Have a good day. Sheesh. Shout out to Ben Roman joining Frost Army. Let's go. I got you, fam. Morning. Says welcome Ben Roman. Yeah, salute to Ben Roman. He says he's back on the green team. Let's go. I need like 80 more of you guys, but one at a time. Let's get back to what we're talking about over here. Let's have this discussion. I told you, fam. Good morning. Good morning.
You're recording gospel videos.
Huh?
I see you recording like God,
Yeah, I talk about the Most High mostly, but today we're doing a lot of politics.
Interesting.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I just see, that's why I...
Yes, no, it's just fine. I try to encourage people to come, approach and speak about whatever we're talking about. I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
We should have a definite platform to talk about politics either way.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I like to hear other people's positions on things because I know I'm not right about it. Like, you know, I know I'm not
Sound
right.
like a smart man. You sound
Yeah.
like you're smarter than 99% of us.
So I like to hear what other people have to say about things because
How
maybe
they
you
see
have
the situation.
information I don't have.
Absolutely.
You know?
Different perspective.
Yes, sir.
You have an amazing day.
You also. I appreciate you. Stay blessed.
You too. That's number one.
Yes, sir.
You flush my plate. Flush my plate.
Ah, let's go. And say with God. Let's go. Let's go. It's a good day, fam. Good morning. It's a good day, fam. I'm trying to explain. I'm not going at nobody. That's why I keep trying to say I never understand why I get so much negative energy. I'm not going at nobody. This is not meant to, good morning. This is not meant to be disrespectful to anybody. I don't want nobody to feel that way. Good morning. Yeah, I don't want nobody to feel that way. I'm not going at nobody. It's fucked up that I gotta say that because people just be waiting for me to say anything so they can get offended. But I'm not going at nobody. You think Trump could do prison time? First of all, the things that Trump is in trouble for, he shouldn't even be in trouble for. So he's currently they're getting a jury because he paid off some woman that he had sex with. So I guess his wife couldn't find out. I don't understand how this is a crime. I'm just being honest with you. Basically, good morning. So basically, he paid off some woman. I don't understand how this is a crime. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I'm not trying to be a dick. Niggas pay women off and men off all the time because they had sex with them and they don't want other people to find out. I don't understand how this is a crime. That's what Trump is in trouble for. That's what they getting a jury together for. I don't know. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, fam. The statutes of limitations couldn't have ran out. He's in trouble for it. None of this makes any sense, fam. That's why I'm trying to tell you, pay attention. We're living in a time, and this is just me talking about Trump only, just so we can be clear. We're living in a time where people are persecuted for things that they shouldn't be persecuted for. We're living in a time where it's just fucking bananas. I don't know what to tell you. Trump didn't do anything wrong as far as I'm concerned. What did he did wrong? He cheated on his wife. That's what he did wrong. You shouldn't cheat on your wife.
Right?
I mean, I don't. Also, you know, cheating on your wife is actually a crime in New York City, right? Cheating on your spouse is a crime in New York City for everybody that don't know. It's actual crime. You could be held accountable for it. Yes, ma'am. Happy to help. Yes, sir. Thank you. I got you, OG. You good? Good morning. I love that rap you got going on. Soliciting a prostitute? I don't think you heard what I said happened. Trump had an affair. After he had the affair, good morning. After he had the affair, he wanted the lady to go away. So he paid her to go away. He didn't pay her to have sex. That's what happened. At least that's my understanding of the situation. So no, he wasn't soliciting anything. He was just paying her to go away after they already did the thing that he wasn't. You're welcome. After he already did the thing that he wasn't supposed to do in the first place. That's it. That's what happened. Nothing else happened, as far as I know. But you know, the case isn't here yet. Maybe more stuff happened. What the fuck do I know, fam? They'll make up a crime when they want to target somebody. Now we're gonna talk about me for a second. Some people, I don't know who, I'm gonna act like I don't know who, have been calling the police on me like insanity. And then what they started doing after that was, then they start sending people to try to get into a fight or altercation with me. Now, if I get into an altercation with them, these same people are gonna say, look, we've been calling the police on this guy for a long time. We told you he was a problem. So I can't get into any kind of anything with anyone because I have people literally waiting and trying to bait me into an altercation just so they could pretend I'm a bad guy. Shout out to T-Moto Productions. Salute, my brother. How's everything going this morning? So yes, people will make up a crime. That's a fact. You ain't wrong. So that's what I'm going through. That's why when people try to get into some kind of argument with me, I try not to argue with them because I already know what the end game is. You get it? These same people, just so we can be clear, work with the police. They be on the block.
Good morning, and I'm on vacation too. Well, what's up? What was your client?
So yes, they will make up a crime. They will pretend you are doing a thing. And that is what Trump is going through. They're just pretending he's doing shit that what's gonna be the fucked up thing is, do you know how many if Trump gets found guilty for this thing that they're saying that he did, do you understand that how many other people are gonna now be able to be brought into court for shit like this? They're gonna just literally be. People don't understand when, like, people be trying so hard to get a person to go after somebody that is doing something that it's like a practice that everybody is doing. So what are y'all gonna do when Trump gets found? If Trump gets found guilty for this, what are you gonna do? Now when they decide to come after you because you took that chick home from fucking Sin City, what are you gonna do? So that's what I mean. Like, these people, they don't think. You understand what I'm saying? They be so dead. Good morning, gentlemen. They be so dead ass on trying to go after this person or go after that person. They're not even thinking about the shit that they're creating. They're not even thinking about the problem that they're creating. You know, because they don't care about the problem they're creating. They just care about going after whoever that person is that they're trying to screw over. Also, shout out to the old dude that was having that conversation with us. I enjoyed that. We're talking about the case that he's actually being tried for now. I mean, you're just looking for a thing that he could be guilty of. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this real quick. So we should put everybody in jail that overvalues their property. So you're gonna put like 90% of actors in jail because they all do that. You putting probably about 100% of freaking politicians in jail because they all do that. Everybody overvalues their property and their real estate. Every single person does this damn near. So we gonna put all of them in jail? I'm just asking. Or we just going after Trump for this? And then after we get Trump, we gonna act like that crime that isn't a thing anymore. I'm trying to tell you, you're having a conversation with somebody that's informed, man. I sit down for hours in a day of just acquiring information. For hours. What I'm telling you is that this is a common practice. They just sending this guy to come harass me. Watch this.
Come on, I'm Wally now. Huh? How we got? I'm going here.
These are common practice, man. They all do this. This is a common practice. You think Trump is this? You think it's only Trump? You think Trump is the only one that's overvaluing his real estate? He's not, man. He's not the only one overvaluing his real estate. It's a common practice. It's common. Get it? There's plenty of car dealerships that'll buy your car at the auction for $1,000, clean it up and sell it for $5,000. So I guess, yep, absolutely. Absolutely, you ain't wrong. They're also guilty of the same thing Trump is guilty of. You understand?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. They also guilty of the same thing Trump is guilty. You understand? This is why they can't debate with me, fam. Because I actually have information. I'm not just talking. They tell you I'm just talking. They tell you, oh, this is just a guy in the middle of the street screaming. But no, I'm giving actual information that I went, looked up, researched, and acquired. People overpay for real estate every day. Depends on how bad you want it. Whole fact. I'm not saying nothing wrong, fam. Nothing. Zero things wrong. I'm not doing anything but educating our community that might not know about a thing. And for the people that do know about the thing, we're having a great discussion. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing nothing else. Not doing nothing else, man. I'm not doing nothing out here hurting nobody. I'm not. You haven't even heard me say anything negative except for when somebody says something negative to me. I try to use kind words even when I'm doing that. I'm not doing nothing wrong, fam. I love our people, and it's okay when they don't love me. It's okay. I understand. I get it. I still love you, though, and I still want the best for you, though.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Ben Roman. He says, shout out to Frost for keeping it a buck, fam. Don't know what to tell you. In your situation, fam, stay vigilant, stay cautious, and document everything. You already see I document everything. They got some kind of, they lie. Look, this is what I'm trying to explain. A lot of these people that are mad at me and yelling and screaming at me, they might not even be bad people. They might be good people thinking that they're doing a good thing. You understand? They just was lied to. Somebody just told them something that wasn't true and they're acting on that. A lot of these people are not bad people. They're good people. It's just that a bad person got to them and convinced them of a thing. That's it. It's all that's going on most of the time. Some of these people are bad people, but most of these people are not. Most of these people are God-fearing people, good people. They think they're doing the right thing. Hey, Jay Taylor, you joining the green team? We need more. We need more green team members. Who else joining today? That's the #1 best way. Become a green team member. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I love that smile. Become a green team member. There you go. Yeah, they got confident. Yes, they do. They got niggas out here that work with the police trying to get me caught up. That's a fact. You in Philly, so you know what I'm talking about. Because they doing that shit out to them niggas in Philly, too. That's a fact. That's a fact. I want to see if I can use this bathroom in here. If not, let me see if we can use this bathroom. Hold on a second. Dude, you in Philly. I know they doing that same shit in Philly. I know that for a fact. I was out there. And they doing the same thing in Philly. They using these dudes to do the same thing they trying to do to me. I'm just not falling for it. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. But you know, nah, they doing the same thing to people in Philly, fam. That's why I keep trying to tell people. Like, I'm worldly, fam. You already been roaming. You know I've been out there to your town. You already know I know. You know who I know out there. Like, I'm not saying that like I'm some big bad guy or nothing like that. I'm just saying I know people. I've been around. You already know. Green Team is members of our channel. People who are just, you know, supporters of the channel. You become part of the Green Team. You know, that's just to show everybody that you got real support for the channel. Yeah, I'm good in Philly. That's a fact. Salute to Philly, fam. You already know. We've been all over before we moved to Coney Island. They just don't know. We get a lot of support in a lot of cities. Philly is one of them. We fuck with Philly. I don't got a cat, fam. I'm about to get an invite to that basketball game. See, that's why I was trying to get basketball popping out here in Coney Island, because I was trying to get you know who to come out to Coney Island and bring some of that. You know, like, I was trying to get shit rolling, but niggas just haters. I don't know how to explain. But we gonna try to get the shit worked out. Even if I gotta go down there to Philly myself and pull up to a couple of their runs and try to get shit worked out. Like, I was trying to do shit. Niggas just was hating. You know, I bust them kids' ass in basketball. And then after that, they just hate. I don't know. I was really killing them. I mean, it was ugly. And I was holding back. And I, you know, maybe I shouldn't have. I was talking a little bit. It was ugly, man. I don't know what to tell you. It was ugly. Yeah, I'll pull up. I'll pull up. The locks fuck with me too, fam. I'm good in. The locks fuck with me too, fam. I'm good out there in Yonkers. We got content we went out there and did with Styles P. Yes, sir. We got content we went out there and did with Styles P, fam. So yeah, I'll pull up to the jump off. You already know. Send me time and location and all that, fam. I don't got a cat, fam. Remember, these same people saying I'm lying, we have actual video proof, because I have it on the page. I have actual video proof of these things that I'm saying that they saying I'm lying about. I have proof. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry about that. Yeah, I got actual video proof. I don't know. That's what it is. Yeah, I got actual proof of all of the stuff that I'm talking about. The people just lie on me, and then people don't care to go find out if they lying or not. They just believe them. That's it. You've been here long enough, fam, so you know everything that I'm saying is true. And by the way, the people that's doing the live event, guess whose people they are? I can tell you talking about the one that he's doing with Fluff Jones? Fam. You talking about the one they doing with Fluff, right? The homie? Fam. I just did an event. I just did one of Fluff Jones' events the other day. Fam. We ain't gotta lie. I just don't brag. I just don't brag, and I don't never try to put nobody down, and I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm better than niggas. That's just not my vibe. Like, even when I'm talking shit, it's just to be joking around and playing. It's never to belittle nobody. It's never to push nobody down. I feel confident enough that I don't have to make you feel like you less. You feel me? I'm not on that type of time. Morning, my brother. All right. What else y'all want to talk about? Come on, let's get to it. I'm not going to be out here much longer. My phone about to die. I didn't really put no charge in it this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I ain't really put no charge in it this morning. My phone about to die. What else y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here? We talking about hip-hop at the moment. You're welcome. You're welcome. We talking about hip-hop at the moment. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Y'all been following this page for how many years now? I've always been trying to do my best to embrace people. I can't help it if people don't want me to embrace them. There's nothing I can do about that. I think Ross wrote his diss. Is that? I think Ross wrote his diss. You gonna give me the $1,000 to get the damn cart? If you're gonna give me the $1,000 to get the cart, we gonna be out here with donuts and coffee, motherfucker. I'm just telling you what it is. I think it's a great idea. We'll take the car all over New York City. Go get ourselves one of them damn licenses. I'll just be pushing that shit all over. Let's go down to Manhattan and shit. People love to... Nah, I can't go down to Manhattan. It's too loud. With certain parts. Let's go to Harlem. I was just talking with somebody the other day. And a nigga remembered... I was just talking to somebody the other day, and a nigga remembered like 4 or 5 years ago when he met me. Good morning. When he met me somewhere, he was like, "Yo, I met you at a thing, and these guys wanted you." Good morning, my brother. He said, "I met you at a thing, and these guys wanted you to do interviews inside of their barbershop or some shit." And then I'm like, inside of their club, and I'm like, you know what? I think I remember, but I don't really remember. I do kind of remember because a lot of people asked me when we were first like blowing up. A lot of people had wanted us to do interviews out of their spot. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just dope. Like it's just dope. Like when you meet people and niggas be like, and you realize that the reason why they fuck with you is because they knew you from before. You understand? They know that you genuine. They know that the shit that you say is what you mean. So a nigga can't even lie to them about you. Good morning. Nope, no but. I don't even smoke no more. I quit like a month ago, like a month and a half ago. I just quit. Yeah, just quit like a month and a half ago. Just quit. No real reason. Just quit. And I don't drink, but I mean, I'll have a drink every now and then. I think I had like one drink this year so far. I'll have another one. Yo, that's a fire ass Coke, man. Morning, have a blessed day. Yes, sir. I got you. So I think I had like one drink this year, but it's not. Good morning. It's not because I don't drink. It's because like I don't drink if I'm not doing something. Like I gotta be like at an event. I'm a social drinker. Like I just don't be in the crib drinking. You know, not that there's anything wrong with that, because there isn't, but I don't really do anything. Like honestly, I don't really do anything. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, let me get this door for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for allowing me to be polite to you. I appreciate you. Oh, 3,500 for a nice setup. Well, if I had the 3,500 to spend on it, I might do that. $1,000 a day is nice. But to be honest with you, I would do something like that. I would 100% do something like that. One that's inside of what we do. I shoot the live while we're at the work. That means the live will probably go on from whenever we open the shop until we close the shop. I shoot the live the whole entire time. I'd have one worker, so I actually have somebody that can do the stuff while I'm talking my crap. I'll do that, absolutely. Absolutely. No, absolutely no question about it. I do that. This nigga gonna get picked up by the police. This nigga out here pushing a yellow, a bright orange ass fucking shopping cart that you know he lifted. I mean, I don't know. Police probably don't care. Anyway, you hunt down the stuff one piece at a time. You can afford it all not at once. I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, that's not something I'm thinking about at the moment, but I will agree that's a great idea. But I have much bigger priorities at the moment. But it's a great idea. Morning. It's a great idea. If possible, I do it. It's a great idea. I just have other priorities at the moment. What else y'all want to talk about, man? I'm about to get up out of here. Throw some comments in there. Like that. Good morning. Fam, I am sincerely... I think 1090 Jake is a clown. Ain't 1090 Jake from Florida? I think he a clown. So 1090 Jake is on Drake's Johnson for what reason? Because academics told him? Academics told him to go at Rick Ross? Why? So Drake isn't a good enough rapper to take care of Rick Ross? 1090 Jake has to help Drake against Rick Ross? I don't have a good day. Why is that? Why would Drake need help against Rick Ross? So 1090 Jake is being a clown right now. But I've been thought he was a clown. How is your whole entire platform about have a good day? How's your whole entire platform about exposing people? You don't create any other content about how you want to expose people. That's rat behavior, fam. Good morning. That's rat behavior. All of your content, not some of your content, not half of your content, 99% of your content is about exposing people. That's rap behavior, fam. Do y'all remember when people wanted to make me an expose people channel? And I had told people that's not the type of time I'm on? Do y'all remember that? People was like, yo, you should do an exposing of this guy. I can't even explain this to y'all, how much fucking paperwork people were sending me saying that I should expose people. And I was like, I'm not on that type of time, fam. I could see if one person here and there because I find that to be something important. One person over here because I find that to be... But I'm not an exposing nigga type channel. That's rap behavior. So I don't rock with what 1090 Jake is doing. He looks like he's just a pawn. He a freaking... How do you say... agitator. You understand? He an agitator. Who he work for, fam? He a nigga that work. I don't respect that. I'm sorry. I don't respect that. Do what you gotta do to get your chips, fam. I ain't mad at you. I just don't. I don't respect that. I just don't respect it. I don't respect it. Do what you gotta do to get your chips, though. But I don't respect it. Now, if something comes up that I think needs to be exposed, will I expose it? Absolutely. But he just get mad at a nigga and say he don't even got a reason to be mad at Rick Ross. Why can't Rick Ross go battle a nigga that talks shit to him first? That sounds like woman behavior. You say something weirdo to a nigga, so a nigga say something back to you, now you the victim. That's weird. That's woman behavior, fam. Tell me where the fuck I'm wrong. Explain to me where, and this is not me trying to go at women. Women need to be emotional like that. They can't raise our children if they're not. We need for women to be emotional. Let's just be clear on this. But when a man is emotional, it's dangerous. These are facts. We need our women to be emotional. But a man being emotional is dangerous. We're not women, fam. These are facts. Ben Roman says, I think 1090 Jake was insulted when he called Drake a white boy. I believe he... So how are you gonna get insulted when a nigga calls another nigga a thing that might apply to you? That don't make sense. So that means that anytime somebody tell a dark skin joke, all black niggas is supposed to be mad at them? That don't make sense. This is weirdos, fam. Yes, sir. People is weirdos, fam. That's all emotional. And this is not me going at nobody except for 1090 Jake. Just so we could be clear. It's fucked up I gotta talk like that. I'm only going at 1090 Jake. Anybody else is catching offense by this, you shouldn't. But men ain't supposed to be like that, fam. It's dangerous when men are emotional. Women need to be emotional because there's things that make up a woman that if she isn't emotional, she won't be as beautiful to a man. So we need for women to have emotion. We need for women to be emotional. Men are not supposed to be emotional like that, man. I'm not shooting at nobody. I'm only talking about 10. This is fucked up. I gotta talk. Because there's niggas right now waiting in the wings to get offended. Yo, Frost gotta be talking. No, nigga, I'm talking about 1090 Jake. Yeah, Diddy. No, I don't no sympathy for Diddy. We ain't doing that. Let's find out if Diddy did it first. We already know whether he did it or not. No sympathy for that man. Good morning. I told y'all Diddy was on that time 6 years ago. The video is still up. Another time I told y'all about some shit before the rest of the world. I told y'all Diddy was on that 6 years ago. The video's still up. It's dangerous when men are emotional. Alright? It's dangerous. Men are supposed to be pragmatic. You know? We're supposed to be thoughtful in our actions. This is stuff the Bible say, by the way. We're supposed to be thoughtful in our actions. Women can't raise our children the way that we need our children to be raised if they don't have, if they're not emotional. We're not going to be as attracted to women if they don't have emotion in them. We need women to be emotional. Men are not supposed to be emotional like that, fam. Well, yes, ma'am. With all due respect, I'm only talking about 1090 Jake. It's fucked up I gotta talk like this. There's people right now waiting and just watching the chat trying to figure out how they could get insulted by some random thing that I'm saying that don't mean anything. Yes, sir. Only thing I could say about Diddy is everybody making him guilty already. Diddy is not a good guy, fam. Don't stick up for that dude. He's not a good guy, fam. He's not a good guy, for real, for real. He's really not a good guy at all. We gotta be mindful of the people that we stick up for. Because when we stick up for people, we telling God where our hearts are. You understand? So be mindful of who you stick up for. Do we love Diddy? We love all of our brothers. We don't love their actions. You understand? And if they are doing certain things, they need to be held accountable for those things that they're doing, whether we love them or not. Just so we can be clear, we love all our brothers. But when you stick up for a person, you tell God where your heart is. So be mindful of those things. And don't just be giving away your good words and your protections to individuals who are doing certain things because you're letting God know where you stand. Be mindful. Be mindful. Remember, Satan is always trying to get us to feel sympathy for somebody after they did bad behavior. You understand? Just keep that in mind. There's a reason why Satan wants us to be sympathetic towards people doing bad behavior. You understand? There's a reason. Because our actions and where our heart is at aligns with what we believe in God. You know? We love God. We love God first and foremost. Nothing before God. Good morning. Nothing before God. No, we're not supposed to laugh at a lot of this shit that people laugh at and pretend like it's funny in jokes. We're not supposed to. You're right. You ain't wrong. People laugh at bad behavior like it's not a big deal and it's okay. You letting God know where your heart is. God says that any type of joke that the person that the joke is about feels insulted, you're supposed to immediately apologize for. People aren't doing that. They say, oh, you just sensitive. I don't care if it's not that big of a joke. But if you're saying anything that isn't, God wants us to use kind words. You understand? Just be mindful. That's what I'm saying. I want all of us to be on the right side of God. Just be mindful. Be mindful. You're welcome, man. You also, thank you. Happy to help. Just be mindful, fam. We all need to be on the right side of God. Stop laughing at people's bad behavior. Stop laughing when somebody gets injured. Stop thinking it's funny when something bad happens to other people. All of that puts you on the wrong side of God. Good morning. All of that puts you on the wrong side of God. People are going to say it's just a joke. It's just a joke. But remember, Satan is the author of mischief. Satan is the author of confusion. You understand? Understand that. When you start looking at the world that way, you stop wanting to even participate in certain behavior because there's no win. Everybody say OJ is guilty? Yes, yes, ma'am. I don't care whether OJ is guilty or not. Good morning. But I do think if OJ was guilty, then he should have went to jail. I'm never going to say that somebody shouldn't be held accountable for their actions. Accountability is important. But at the same time, just so we can be clear, at the same exact time, when a white person gets off for a crime that we believe they were guilty of, what do people do? They say the criminal justice system is rigged. Right? I'm just saying. So be mindful. Morning. So be mindful. Be mindful of what you cheer for. Be mindful about what you condemn. A lot of people are out here condemning things that God is making happen. That's you letting God know where your heart is. Yes, ma'am. You understand? You letting God know where your heart is at. Imagine somebody out here trying to do well. I'm not even talking about myself. I'm just saying in general. Imagine somebody out trying to do good by the people, and then you condemning them. But imagine God sent them to go do that. God put that in their heart. But you condemning them. You telling God where your heart is. So just be mindful. Morning. So just be mindful. That's all I'm saying. You're your own human being. Do whatever you need to do in order to live your life and be your own individual entity. But understand the things that you do, tell God where your heart lies. And then when people wonder why, oh, everything was great and now it isn't. Is it a test you're going through, or is it punishment? Because when you're going through a test, shit is going to get hard. Don't get it confused. But when you're going through a punishment, shit is going to get hard also. The difference is, are you with God or are you against him? I feel so bad for those pigeons got to drink that dirty water. The nigga jumped in the water too, first. Oh man, pigeons. All of them pigeons. Good morning. We got 50 people in the room. Let's hit that like button, fam. I'm really upset that I got into a disagreement with these brothers out here this morning. I really didn't want to. I feel bad about that. Even though I didn't necessarily do anything, I could have did something to prevent it. You understand? Even though I didn't initiate the problem, I could have tried harder to avoid it. You know? I could have tried harder to avoid the issue. I could have tried harder. Morning, my brother. But was the outcome satisfying? I'm never satisfied whenever I have to. No outcome could be satisfied to me if I have a conflict with someone. I don't want to have conflict with anyone. I don't want to argue with my brothers. I don't want to argue with my sisters. I don't want to argue with anyone. You understand? So I'm just a different dude, fam. Yes, sir. I'm an empath, if you know what that is. So I operate a little bit differently than a lot of people, you know? I care about people. I don't know how to explain it. I'm an empath, you know? Appreciate you, Phil. I don't wear this tie enough, apparently. Or usually when I have the tie on, I got a sweater on and you can't really see the tie. Let me be honest with you. I usually got like a sweater on, you can't see the shit. Morning, my brother. Morning. Right. Yeah, you usually got like a tie on, you can't. I usually got like a sweater on and shit. You can't usually see the tie. But yeah, I don't want to argue with nobody. I feel bad when I argue with our brothers this morning. It was just, like I said, sometimes people, you know, sometimes good people, you know, they think they're doing good, you know? So we don't really know, like, who we're always arguing with. Sometimes you're arguing with somebody who is a good person, you know what I'm saying? But maybe I've been tricked. Maybe they've been tricked, you know? Maybe there's a confusion there. Remember, Satan is the author of confusion, you know? Good morning, my brother. Yes, sir. So, nah, I don't feel good about arguing with those dudes this morning. Not at all. I never feel good about arguing with nobody. I'm not that, that's not something, I don't stand around nowhere talking to people about, yo, I was talking, like, that's not my vibe, man. I want to talk about how we could build, work together, figure something out. I want to talk about how you winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather have those conversations. Well, one of the things, remember, we have those people that's been calling the police on me like crazy. I can't afford to be aggressive towards anybody. You understand? Good morning.
Hey, hold on.
All right. I can't afford to be aggressive towards anybody. We got those people that been out here that we got people that working with the police that's been calling the police on me like crazy for like the last year and a half, 2 years. They working with the police, man. I'm about to get the paperwork and show y'all. You understand? So I can't be aggressive towards nobody because that's what they're trying to get me to do. And in a minute, I'm aggressive towards somebody and I get into an altercation with somebody, then they're going to pull up and say, like, I told you he was a problem. It was him. But the whole entire time, they just calling the police on me for no reason. I haven't done anything. I'm just doing regular things that people do in regular everyday life, you know? I'm not doing nothing. So I'm not in a position where I can be aggressive towards anybody. I'm not in a position where I can get into an altercation with anybody. You understand? I have to turn down everything. You understand? I got to see the bigger picture. Good morning. Yeah, there's informants, man. These people work for the police, man. I'm telling you that they do. They out here getting information on me. You don't think they out here getting information on other motherfuckers? You think I'm the only one that they out here trying to... It don't work like that. Oh, let me get that door. Yes, sir. Yeah, it don't work like that, fam. It don't not work like that. Yes, sir. It don't work like that. You think I'm the only one they out here like collecting data on and shit like that? No, nigga, I'm just the one that they're using as the look at him, look at him, look at him, while they're doing whatever else the fuck they doing, and you're not watching. That's all. That's all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, I love that smile. How you doing today?
I'm alright.
Excellent.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good, okay.
All of the things.
Yeah. I wish you every day good day.
You also, thank you. Good people. I don't know if that's the person, it's a niece or a granddaughter or whatever. She was cutie. Shit, at that point, watch shaking people's hands. Yeah, that's a fact. I'm not even gonna read that out loud. But that's a fact, fam. Yes. Yeah, that's a fact. Watch, I'm gonna show you the paperwork that the police doctored for them. So I'm gonna need an explanation on how you don't work for the police if they doctoring information, if they doctoring your paperwork. If they're lying on paperwork for you, that the shit's on video and they still lying, they have a witness that told them what happened, but they still lying on the paperwork. Explain it to me. I know what an informant is. The rest of us do too. They probably getting low right now because they know their whole spot about to get blown up. So they probably been getting low. Just telling you what it is, man. There's no telling how much information they done already acquired on just the niggas doing regular everyday shit. Niggas don't even know why shit is getting fucked up for them. They don't even know. So yeah, I'm gonna out their asses. You should have left me alone. Could have left me alone, fam. Yeah, they could have just left me alone. They decided to not leave me alone. I'm gonna out your ass. Soon as I get the fucking paperwork, it's a dub.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Love that jacket. It's a dub. As soon as I get the paperwork, it's a dub. These are the type of people that keep our people arguing and beefing with one another. Because the whole time you think it's your ops snitching on you, but it ain't your ops. It's that mofo you hang out with. Now you got people running around killing people and everything because they think it's this person or they think it's that person. And the whole entire time it was your homeboy. So nah, this is what we gonna do. Should have left me alone, fam. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. Yes, sir. Hold on, let me move over here. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. I'm out here minding my business, man. Yeah, I promise you, they right now they trying to get low. I promise you. Or another thing, they trying to get low and they trying to create a situation with me because they need me to get locked up before I show the paperwork. Tell me where the lie at. We all know how this shit work. Should have just left me alone, fam. I'm not doing nothing to nobody. And I'm minding my business. BBN Network, this is my business. What else y'all want to talk about before our battery die? Ah, shit. Do y'all hear the music? I need for somebody to let me know if y'all can hear that music. Because I can hear it, but y'all might not be. I'm hoping you cannot hear it. Can you hear the music? Now that I think about it, that argument could have been a setup trying to get you out of character. Yeah! I think every unnecessary argument is somebody trying to get me out of character. A motherfucker down there said some weirdo shit. I made an observation which I believe myself to be 100% correct about, and then some other dude took that as an opportunity to argue with me. That was a setup, 100%. Do I think, oh, I'm sorry I wasn't on the other side of the door. I would have held that for you. Do I think Kendrick is gonna respond? I don't even think Kendrick Lamar's that dope of a rapper. I don't know why y'all like him so much. Yeah, sure, why not? Shout out to homegirl. She either turned it down or whatever. Yeah, because I be concerned. You know, I'm gonna get in trouble with YouTube and shit. People keep saying everybody else plays music on their videos. A lot of these people that play that music on their videos, they're not even monetized, man. So they're not gonna get in trouble. You can't lose your monetization if you don't have none. If you got music that don't have no BMI attached to it, I'm fine. So like just regular street niggas that's making their own music, you know, in the studio or whatever, they not on no playlist nowhere, nothing like that. Like then you could play your music. Remember, we play people music on our platform. I'm gonna start back with a video music show pretty soon. Remember, we had a video music show we'd do where I was playing up and coming artist songs all the time. Remember, we used to go to the freaking club, and we used to go to the club so y'all could hear the up and coming artists that wasn't nobody caring about. Remember all of the work we did for free to try to bring people some visibility. People forget about shit like that. People forget about all the love that I was showing the niggas that I didn't have to show to nobody. I was just doing it because I want our people to win. People forget about that when they shitting on you for no reason. Yeah, I'm not a big Kendrick fan. I don't think he's that good. Sorry. I don't think he's that good. But we've had most of the show go, so if they have an issue with it, I'll just go and have them I'll just go clip out this part of the video. Like, so that wouldn't even be a problem. You know what I mean? If they say that there's an issue or whatever. Okay. I'll just clip out this part of the video. It's not that big of a deal. It's already the end. But I think this is like their own personal shit though. I don't really listen to drill music, so I don't really know the difference. But this might be like their own personal shit. If they say own personal shit is fine. I would give niggas, like niggas that live out here in Coney Island that's like trying to like come up or whatever. Nigga, but that's the problem with them lying on a nigga and making it so that niggas don't fuck with me, because I would play niggas shit on my platform. We got 66,000 followers right now, fam. I can help somebody quite possibly, and you already know what kind of people listen to the BBN network. Like, we got big dogs that do listen to the BBN network. Niggas in the industry that do listen to the BBN network, fam. You know this better than probably anybody else, Ben Romy, because you know the people in your city that fuck with me. So I would put niggas out. I would give niggas the opportunity to play their shit. They just lied to niggas and got niggas acting weird around me. That's all. That's all that's happening, man. That's all that's happening. People forget about all the love that I was showing to all the up-and-coming artists. You could go back. Have a good day.
So thank you.
Yes, ma'am. You could go back into our catalog of videos and you see I was literally going all around New York City, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, going and finding new rappers to try to put onto the fucking platform. This is a fact. This isn't... Remember when we used to go to Paper Rain every Tuesday? Because Tuesday was talent night. These are facts, man. This isn't cap. Niggas just... I bust some little niggas ass at basketball and they got mad. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you. Yes, we've helped about 15 people get their fucking YouTube channel monetized. Let's just keep it a stack. I didn't ask them for no money. I was just doing it because I just was trying to help our people. Let's just keep it a stack, fam. Stop acting like I ain't been out here trying to do God's work for our people and trying to give people a leg up. We got 5% on the phone, so this shit is about to die. So I'm gonna let y'all go right now. Yo, look, I love all of y'all. Everybody, go out there, do something positive in the world today. Whatever it might be, whatever floats your boat. Ben Roman's fam, I don't see why you got so many issues with someone. You're constantly a nice guy. Say hi, give people compliments. I bust some kid's ass at the court. And so for like a whole summer, I was busting them niggas' ass. That's why I got these problems. That's it. That's all. That's it. I was busting these niggas' ass every single day and making it look easy. That's why I got most of these problems. They went back and they told their mothers and their fathers. Some of them told their fathers. They went back, and this is a fact. I'm telling you, this is a fact because some of their parents was pulling up to the park. This is a fact. Some of their parents was pulling up to the park. This one dude's father was coming to the park with his uncle. They was mad at me. Nigga, I'm just playing basketball. I'm not even disrespectful. So I wasn't even like busting niggas' ass like you ain't shit. I don't even do that. I wasn't disrespectful or nothing. I was just busting their ass. That's how all of this shit started. I'm really nice. It's not a game. Anyway, everybody have a blessed day. Go out there, do something worth doing, stamp God's name on it. Remember, we're not out there just doing good for the sake of doing good. Because I know I used to say that, but remember, that's all pride. We're not doing good for our own pride. We're always doing good so we can magnify the Most High's name. We want to magnify God's name in every single thing that we do. And that's why we want to be good to other people. That's why we want to use kind words. And that's why we want to magnify God's name. So go out there today, do something worth doing. Do something good in the world. And then stamp God's name on it. Let people know that you came in the name of God. Shout out to the Most High. Christ is King. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. I wish you